For many people, science is currently crossing borders into the unnatural. The development of technology and everything that humans have managed to do with it seems to be enabling all kinds of possibilities that could mean a before and after for our species. However, should man play God? Where are the limits? How far should we go even if we can alter life as we know it? If you've never asked yourself these questions, get ready to wonder about many aspects of the future in science with the following story. If you follow along with us, you'll learn about one of the most groundbreaking findings in science and the creepy alien life form they have managed to create. Ready to question and rethink some aspects of what you believed until now? Then let's get started. For centuries, science has managed to shed light on the unknown and explain what seems inexplicable. However, after so much development and breakthroughs, the limits seem to have become invisible. Today, thousands of laboratories around the world are developing all kinds of experiments that promise a revolution never seen before. Some of them are creating vaccines, medicines, and all kinds of formulas that are beneficial to humanity. Still, some others have chosen to delve into unexplored territories and frontiers that go beyond ethics, morals, and any kind of religious belief. We're talking about the creation of living organisms, unknown beings, creatures that have never existed but have now seen our world thanks to the creation of artificial life. Advances in this field are constantly increasing. The sudden interest of multiple governments and universities in this area has boosted the research efforts, and everything seems to indicate that we'll begin to see great results in a short time. Perhaps the most representative breakthrough that has been achieved to date can be found in the recent creation by a group of DNA researchers. These men and women have spent several years analyzing results, conducting experiments, and trying to create something that's now a reality. It's a new form of life that many consider extraterrestrial. The basis for doing so was the use of artificial DNA, a man-made compound not found in any creature in nature. The study was published in the journal Nature, and those responsible for the research seem to have extremely optimistic forecasts. The living bacterium they've managed to create has a particular genetic code, which is composed of 6 letters. 2 of them were artificially designed. For many, the result is none other than the creation of an alien species. Some analysts have tried to explain this experiment, and all of them have been surprised by the results. The incorporation of new genetic loads that were artificially created means that there's an almost infinite list of possibilities to develop life. So far, everything seems to indicate that science is more than willing to try it regardless of the results and consequences. At least, this seems to be clear after they assured that the project is ready to move on to the next phase, which contemplates broadening the genetic basis and transcribing RNA. The RNA, ribonucleic acid of a cell, is responsible for producing cellular proteins. By adding these elements to the equation, science could be taking steps in the right direction, not only to create new life forms but to manipulate their characteristics. In fact, if this phase is completed, it could even alter aspects of human genetics, allowing medical interventions that change specific aspects and benefit different functions of human cells. Naturally, this is a huge leap forward for medicine, and it leaves numerous questions in the air, among which the most frequently asked is none other than when this will become a reality. Of course, thousands of people will be more than delighted to benefit from these advances, but most fear the consequences and implications. Could these findings create a colossal and terrifying creature that will destroy our species? Could these experiments result in something unnatural and difficult to control? Will it be us, human beings, who will perhaps create the alien life we fear so much from space? These questions don't belong to the world of science fiction. Everything is happening at this very moment. Science is advancing, unstoppable, and although safety protocols try to ensure that everything remains within estimates, reality can change at any moment. Scientists in the field seem to be convinced that this finding sets an amazing precedent that goes beyond any current ethical, legal, or regulatory implications. Fortunately for them, there hasn't been much opposition or negativity towards the issue, since these experiments have not yet had a significant impact on people's lives. something that could change over time, of course. This research is still at a very early stage, and although constant investments keep increasing the budget to continue creating possible samples and programs in this area, we may still have a few decades of quietness left until we are faced with the unknown. Anything can happen in these unsettling laboratories. Life is a complex matter that shouldn't be taken lightly. Although many are convinced that progress and development themselves represent the evolution of humanity, the dangers are extremely varied, and we'd better be aware of this before it's too late. Perhaps tomorrow we'll discover that we've created an unexpected life form, a being endowed with consciousness and reason, a creature that will call us God and will most likely destroy us at the slightest opportunity. Naturally, the possibility seduces millions of people, and only time will reveal what the future holds. However, if you can afford it, it wouldn't be a bad idea to invest in building a small bunker in your house or convincing your neighbors to build a community refuge. After all, you never know what might happen, especially when it comes to science. This isn't the first time that an experiment has generated so much excitement and intrigue in people. In fact, there's a long list of secret research, projects, and experiments that have been revealed over the last 10 years that could leave you stunned. Most of them belong not only to science but to all kinds of knowledge lodges, religions, and dogmas. If you want to check it out and are willing to know what's hidden behind scientific progress, you better join us in a new opportunity and witness for yourself the technology of the future. Are you ready? Then check out these videos.